thinking about how to come out of that people pleasing energy and not give a fuck, okay? And not give a fuck about how that impacts other people. Peace and namaste, family, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're so glad to have you. If you're already a part of the family, welcome back, okay? If you resonate with this vibe, with my vibe, with this message, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can know when I post, okay? But I do post every Tuesday and Friday, okay? So join the family if you feel called. We'd love to have you. So today we're going to tap into divine masculine energy. What are the divine masculines thinking? What's on their minds? I want to know. I don't know if you want to know, but I want to know. Well, obviously you want to know or you wouldn't be here right now. Okay, so let's get into it, all right? We got two piles, okay? Uno, dos, all right? This is the first pile. What is your divine masculine thinking? We have, I ran out of fear. Okay? I ran out of fear. So if you feel like that statement resonates most with you and your twin flame journey, make sure you choose pile 1. Okay? We also have, thank you for your unconditional love. Okay, so if you feel like that might be something your divine masculine might want to say to you, is thinking about when it comes to you, choose pile 2. Okay, pile 1 and pile 2, pile 2 and pile 1. All right, so let's get right into it. Hey, pile 1, let's see what your divine masculine is thinking about right now. Right off the bat, your divine masculine is thinking like, damn, like, I really ran from this connection because I was scared. So because they're thinking that right now, that makes me feel like your counterpart has been doing the work, okay? Because if your counterpart was not doing the work, they wouldn't even be able to see any wrong that they've done. They wouldn't be able to see, you know, this connection from a different perspective. And a different perspective is needed in order to think that they ran out of fear. So I think that they're coming to this realization that just how much they have sabotaged this connection. That is what they're thinking about. What else are they thinking about? Look at this. Just like I was saying, I'm taking time to reflect. Okay, and that's some mature ass shit. Like, it's very mature to be in a place of reflection, because people who don't go into a place of reflection, they very much don't take accountability for their actions. They live life from a very skewed perspective that, you know, everything that they do is right, and that's no way to live, right? But I feel like if you're here right now, your twin probably lived that life for a while and you motivated them to move differently, okay? You motivated them to move differently. So now that they have been taking time to reflect, heal, look at this journey from a new perspective, they are understanding that they ran from this connection out of fear. Please ignore it. Look a little lopsided. I don't like that, honey. Ignore it, Jayla. Ignore it. Okay. So, yes, they're taking time to reflect. What do we have here? What are they thinking about? They're thinking about, look, we have movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so they're thinking about some movement that they want to make towards you, towards the life of their dreams, right? They're thinking about movement. And if you even see, like, in one of these doorways, we have some rings. Some of them are even thinking about a future with you. Some of them are thinking about marriage, right? Children, making money together, okay? So I'm feeling like your divine masculine is heavily thinking about what moves they want to make in their life, period, okay? Of course, this has to do with you because one of those moves is towards you, right? But they're thinking about overall just a whole bunch of different type of movements that they want to make in their life in general, okay? So that's what they're thinking about heavily right now. We also have stand your ground, 7. These divine masculines are thinking about how to speak up in their life and stand their ground in their life, okay? So I'm feeling like if you're here right now, your divine masculine may have been in like a cowardly energy towards the beginning of this connection, or just like in their life before they met you, they were super in like a cowardly energy, okay? And I feel like they allow people to walk all over them. I feel like they, very much were the person that people wanted them to be, instead of them going off and discovering who they were at their core. They were just kind of everything that everyone else wanted them to be. So I feel like they're really thinking about how to stand their ground and how to stand in their truths unapologetically. Like, that's something that's on their mind heavily, because that's one thing that's definitely needed before physical union can come into play, is you being able to stand your ground. Like, no one wants to be in a relationship where, you know, you're hanging out and, you know, your family or your friends are talking shit about your partner and you just letting them. Like, that's cowardly as fuck. Like, and I feel like that's honestly the energy that this person kind of was in towards the beginning. Like, they were maybe like hanging out with people who were talking shit and didn't say anything. So if y'all would have got together too soon, like, I guarantee there would have been an instance where y'all both were around somebody was talking shit about you and they weren't speaking up, okay? Coward energy. So I'm feeling like they're thinking about how to stand their ground in their life so they can move the way that they want to move without caring about the opinions of others. Like, this is definitely people-pleasing energy. Like, I feel like this person is definitely coming out of people-pleasing energy. So they're thinking about how to come out of that people-pleasing energy and not give a fuck. Okay, and not give a fuck about how that impacts other people. We have, I am overwhelmed by the thought. Look at that, we're talking about thoughts. I am overwhelmed by the thought of being with you. It brings everything to the surface, everything I need to heal, and it's scary. Look at that, we have fear twice, right? We have thinking, right? So I feel like, yeah, this divine masculine is really thinking about how to, you know, step out of this fear and step into this trust, right? Step out of fear and stepping into trust, okay? I feel like they understand that being with you means them being super accountable for themselves, their actions, and their own healing, right? Because the twins coming together, you and your twin are going to trigger each other all the time, right? And it's not a bad thing. The triggers are here for you to become better. That's what this journey is about, becoming better, getting to know yourself better, right? And I feel like the thought of that overwhelms your twin, but like, I feel like it overwhelms your twin less than it overwhelmed them in the past, okay? We have peace, harmony. Yes, they're thinking about how to be in a peaceful and harmonious space with you and within their life. Like, I feel like their life has been super chaotic as of lately, and so they're heavily thinking about how to bring more peace and harmony into their lives, okay? We have I'm stuck inside my brain. Again, another thought card. Reminiscing and feeling nostalgic, okay? They're reminiscing and feeling nostalgic when it comes to things that y'all have been through, like little cute things, like maybe, you know, one day y'all finish each other's sentences, or like maybe one day in the past, like, you know, something cute happened. Like, they're thinking about those little cute things that have happened in the past between y'all. They're thinking about that, and they're also thinking about, you know, what a future could look like with you, which I find is interesting because we're also in this new moon in Leo energy. So maybe they're subconsciously utilizing this new moon to manifest a future with you by thinking about a future with you without even knowing it, right? Last but not least, we have, I can't hold it in anymore. I need to tell you how I feel. This divine masculine is feeling like a bottle that has just been shooken up way too much and they're about to explode, okay? They feel like they can't hold in their feelings for you anymore, especially because they're thinking about you so much, and they definitely want to have a conversation, okay? I hope you enjoy. Till next time, peace. Hey Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Let's see what your divine masculine is thinking right now, okay? Right off the bat, we have this: thank you for your unconditional love, which attracted you to this pile. So your divine counterpart is definitely thinking about, you know, just how much they have put you through, right? Just how much they have put you through, and how you're still team them. Like, they're very much like, damn, like, if the shoe was on the other foot, like, I would have been like, you know, left, or I would have been gave up, like, but they're like, damn, like, my twin really believed in me so very much to the point where they held this space of love for me even when I didn't deserve it, right? They're feeling like, wow, like, I feel like they're really like being hit with the realities of just how like the divine feminine could have been moving but wasn't, and they're like, damn, like you really could have been doing whatever, but you haven't. Like, you've been focusing on you, you've been doing this, that, and the third, and like holding a space of love for me. So I really, really appreciate that, right? They really, really, really appreciate that. Okay, we have, are you taking accountability for your actions? That makes me feel like your twin is kind of like, that makes me feel like your twin is going through this journey of like kind of seeing where they went wrong with this connection, right? I feel like they're starting to see where they went wrong with this connection and what they could have done. I feel like they might even be in this like coulda, woulda, shoulda energy, like thinking like, damn, when I did this, I should have did that, and when I did that, I should have did this, like, damn. So I feel like your twin has a tendency to be feel stuck, right? They have a tendency to stay in situations, mindsets, etc., that don't serve them for longer than they really need to. Okay, so I feel like your twin is kind of stuck in their thoughts, stuck in their mind, and stuck in this thought of like, damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Which, is that beneficial? Absolutely not. But again, like, because this person has a tendency to stay stuck, they're gonna have to be in this shoulda, coulda, woulda energy until they decide they don't want to be in it anymore, and that's just what it is. So I do want to give you a warning that being with this person does stay stuck. Okay, I think that, you know, as you all, you know, come together and heal and grow, they'll become stuck less. But that is one of their, I don't want to say toxic traits per se, but one of their like things. Okay, we have triumphant success, 1, right? We have emotional loss, 5. And then we have mirror reflection, 20, okay, which is also 2. Okay, you might be seeing any of those numbers. You might be seeing 5s, 1s, or 2s, or 0s. Okay, I feel like your twin is really thinking about how to like rekindle this fire. I'm hearing, I feel like your twin is like very much thinking about how to rekindle this fire with you and be successful, because I feel like your twin is feeling like this is kind of like all or nothing energy. Like, I feel like your twin is feeling like, you know, their back is against the wall. And I feel like this is because they feel like they need to come correct or don't come at all. So this tells me that you've been stepping into your power. Congratulations, 333 on the timer, right? You've been stepping into your power. You've been demanding what you deserve and accepting nothing less. And whether or not you have said this to your twin is irrelevant. Your twin feels this. Your twin feels that they need to come correct or don't come at all. So they are a bit nervous. And that's why they're really taking their time to figure out how they want to move when it comes to this connection, because they don't want to move too fast, okay? They don't want to make any decisions that could, you know, impact them or this connection negatively in the long run. And that's why they're taking their time. I do feel like your twin is like feeling impulsive. Like, I feel like your twin is feeling impulsive, but like not acting on it, which is really big for them. They usually do act on their impulses, but they just feel like this is something that is just, they can't risk moving funny, or they can't risk like making a mistake that could cost it, because it would just be too much. Look at this emotional loss. Like, it would just be too much emotionally to know that, you know, they had a chance and, you know, they fucked it up, right? And I think that's another reason why they're feeling this pressure to come forward and communicate, because we have this sword here. Swords is air. You know, you could be an air sign or they could be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, energy. But they are feeling like they need to talk to you. They're thinking about the fact that they need to talk to you and what this conversation is going to look like. Because I feel like if you're here right now, you might be in like no contact with your twin right now. And so them reaching out to you would mean them breaking no contact. If you're not no contact, you definitely have low contact for sure. That's the energy, the vibe here. But they're thinking about how to come forward to you with the conversation and what that conversation is to look like, and they're taking their time with it because they know if they fuck it up, like, it's really going to hurt them bad. But you two are reflecting each other heavily right now. Like, excuse me, you two are reflecting each other heavily. So I feel like in the times where you catch yourself thinking about your twin is thinking about you too. Y'all are thinking about each other heavily right now, okay? We have remember your love, let it bring peace. I feel like when your twin thinks about you and thinks about being with you, they think about peace. They think about harmony. They think about being happy. They think about, I'm hearing the finer things in life. They think about a life worth living, I'm hearing. Ooh. Okay, this person here might be a little romantic, a little good with words. Okay, this person could be an artist. Okay, a musician, a songwriter, could just do poetry, could do something with words, because I feel like this person is really good with words. And if they don't like do that, I feel like they're gonna show you. Like, I feel like, oh, I'm not even gonna get into it, but just know this person is romantic. This is romantic energy. We have, I am aware now. I love you for all that you are. Yes. They're like, I see it. I see it. I see everything that you saw before. Like when you used to be able, to see us together and you used to be able to see a future, I couldn't see it. Not because I didn't want to, but because of where I was in my life. And now this person is like, I see it now. Like, I see it. And I feel like this person had to see it to believe it. Like, this person is very like strategic and very maybe even analytical in the point. Like, they probably overthink. This person is probably in their head a lot, honestly. But they're like, damn, like at first I couldn't see it, so how can I make something happen that I can't see? But now they're like, damn, I can see it. I can see it happening. Okay. Last but not least, we have your eyes hold emotions for me that I was too scared to express. Yep, and this is right underneath emotional loss. So this person has definitely had some pain when it comes to expressing their emotions or feeling their emotions growing up, childhood, when they were younger. And so because of that, they were really scared to voice their emotions towards you, because when they would voice their emotions in the past, only bad things would come from it. But again, because they've been doing that healing work, they are now in this place of like, wow, I'm aware. I can see that now. I can see myself sharing my emotions with this person and it like working out in my favor. Like, I can see that now. But in the past, it was just all negative connotation because of this person's past experience. Okay. All right, love. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Let me know that you picked pile 2. Okay, and I will see you next week. Peace.